grandma had that you really, really miss? Davey?
Well, I'm not going to say I really, really miss it, though, but my grandma had those, like, carpet toilet seat covers, which, to me, it's, like, really gross now that I look at it.
Yeah.
But those carpet toilet seat covers.
Why is it gross, Davey?
Really?
Well, if you have teenage boys and they're, like, using the lid, or they don't have good aim, and then you're shutting the carpet lid, then that's kind of gross.
So early.
Grandma's got those too.
So early.
Do you guys remember those?
My grandma had those.
Yeah.
We have one now, and we don't have that issue.
Well, you trained your husband properly. That's
We have it now.
We had this Margin Hal moment that we were like,
You're having one now.
We were kind of arguing about it.
Oh, surprise.
how does that happen?
Surprise.
Okay.
You never had boys, T, so you really wouldn't understand.
That's true,
But
that's
believe me,
true.
in my house, don't use those
Thank
carpet
you for
things.
warning me. Like 2 years later. Okay, I missed the oatmeal days. Oatmeal and blueberry cobbler.
Ooh, that sounds amazing. Blueberry cobbler.
Man. Okay, miss.
Well, you know, everything, pretty much.
I know.
My grandma was the best. My grandparents were the great. But she had this this camel-colored coat that always had this particular, just beautiful perfumey smell. Like the perfume that she wore just stayed in the coat.
Yeah.
And I just have these great memories of hugging her with that and smelling that perfume. But I could not identify today if you asked me what it was. I have no idea. You know, people say, oh yeah, my grandma wore, you know, Chanel No. 5 or whatever. I don't know what the perfume was, but I just miss her wearing that coat.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's
just
a good one.
Hugging me.
Oh.
So she's only like 5'3".
Oh, really?
So, like one of these kind of. You should grab her by the head. Yeah, she's great.
You mean the grandmother didn't speak to me for 3 years because I went to Auburn instead of Alabama?
Yes, that one.
I miss about her place. Everything was covered in plastic. Everything was covered
You
in
missed
plastic.
that? You
Yeah.
missed that?
And then there was like plastic runners and stuff. I just missed
Mine too.
the whole feel of being hermetically sealed into some sort of museum piece that was my grandmother's house.
Stereotypical grandparents' home. That's crack up.
My grandmother had a antique store in her house.
Oh.
So you couldn't move because you might break an antique. But I never saw anybody buy or sell an antique there. But somehow she made a living. To this day, I still think it was a mafia front. I don't know. I can't prove it.
She was
Or it's like
fencing
Sanford and
something.
Son, because he never sold anything either.
That's
True.
So, you know.
Rare.
Same
Rarely
business model.
sold.
Yeah,
Same
exactly.
business
Same
model,
business model.
A lot, like Mary Ann said. But I would say her home cooking. Like there was always dinner, and no one makes sopa de fideo, which is like a soupy pasta dish that she made. No one makes it like she did. So yeah, I would say that.
Right on. So when my grandmother was getting sick, I made sure that I, paid attention to when she was, cooking, so that I could know how to cook like she did. And then when she passed, I made sure to go through the house and make sure that I had the pots and pans she had, the duster that she used to wear on the weekends and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of stuff, I don't have to worry about missing, but I do kind of miss how she used to dry her clothes outside on the line. I don't know why. Like, I would never do it for my clothes, but I loved coming to her house and seeing her white stuff, like her sheets or her shirts and whatever, just like flapping in the wind and the sun's going, oh man, they used to be so great. And she had a train that would run through behind her house.
Oh.
It was just like a total quaint, like I felt like I was in Louisiana in the middle of California. It was awesome. I miss that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Glad you guys had a good grandma experience.
You had Mama Flossie.